Hometown renovation expert Erin Napier has been through the ringer when it comes to some of the health challenges she's faced over the years. Here's why fans have been worried as of late.
It's going to be a real juicy one.
Back in 2012, the Make Something Good Today author wrote on her blog about her strategy to remain healthy, which she admitted wasn't particularly normal. She posted, "I spend an inordinate amount of my time avoiding illness. I scan Facebook each morning looking for who's sick so I can avoid them for the next 10 days. It's a mental problem, really, my fear of getting sick." She went on to explain that her and her husband Ben both stay vigilant. "I'm not talking about a cold, but the flu, the stomach virus. We've been together for 8 years and neither of us has ever had the flu in that time. This sounds incredibly stupid. There are people out there with far worse ailments and diseases than the common flu, but it's hugely frightening to me." Little did she know things were destined to get much worse than the flu. For a decade, Erin powered through sometimes debilitating stomach cramps that she never realized were actually signs of a perforated appendix. The appendage had ruptured and healed itself repeatedly over the years, and the scar tissue had wrapped itself around her organs. She had the tissue and her appendix removed surgically. While Erin physically recovered, she discovered some other scars that also needed to heal. As she explained in an Instagram post from January 2022, "My appendix has been gone along with the physical suffering for 8 years now, but I've been learning through conversation with my friend who is a therapist that it left some deep ruts in my neuro pathways that have left me with an extreme fear and preoccupation with sickness, nausea in particular, ever since." She went on to elaborate, "My brain, without my permission, sets off on a fight or flight mission to save my life when my life is not in any danger at all. Panic attacks and spiraling thoughts come rushing in." Despite these intense waves of anxiety and feelings of hopelessness, she found a way to see the positive side of things. She concluded, "We've all got our personal struggles, but isn't it so nice to have this place for editing the hard parts out? Like seeing the people you love most gathered around your hospital bed, there's always a light in the darkness." Unfortunately for Erin, she would find herself sick again only a few months later, but just like in the past, she at least had someone to lean on. In May 2022, she took to social media to share that she had been hospitalized for a medical procedure. She shared a selfie and wrote on her Instagram feed, "Staying tonight in the hospital after a throat procedure and feeling so cared for by an old friend. I've never been so happy to see him as I was tonight, expecting a bowl of chicken noodle soup but getting a needed visit with an old friend too." Napier did not directly address the specifics of her throat issues until January 2023. As fans of the popular HGTV show know, the Laurel, Mississippi native often provides behind-the-scenes commentary when episodes of Hometown air on television.
People stain wood too much. You don't have to stain the wood.
The mother of two took to Twitter to explain the way she looked during several episodes, finally providing some insight into her hospital stay. Napier tweeted, "I was hospitalized with an abscessed tonsil during this block, so this episode and several others are about to have me with a weird voice and super puffy-faced from IV steroids." Beyond all of Erin's issues, the rest of the family has had their fair share of health challenges as well. Since 2021 alone, eldest daughter Helen Napier has broken her leg, while youngest daughter May Napier was born with a congenital defect, and Ben tore his rotator cuff. It seems that they just can't catch a break. However, despite this ongoing onslaught of tribulation and bad luck, it goes without saying that the Napiers are a strong family unit. As long as they stick together, they'll push through.